Yo, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? We got Prime in the building. We got True Silence. We got motherfucking him in the building. What's poppin'? Him saying, hey, who was the driver of the AJ crash? His name is Coyote and Denny. Coyote and Denny. 46-year-old grown ass man driving without a motherfucking license. Are you kidding me? Homie didn't even have a valid fucking driver's license, and he over here getting people killed because of his reckless driving. We about to get into it. I'm just posting on X real quick. I'm just posting the link to my story real quick. All right. All right. Shout out to fucking Scott. Happy New Year, bro. Happy New Year, homie. Let's all get the bag this year, fellas. Shit. We all get in the bag, boys. We all get in the bag. And shit, you know what one of my goals are, Mr. Scott? I want to get the bag enough to the point where I can start doing giveaways to the boys in the chat. Shit, nothing would make me happier. Nothing would make me happier than to do some fucking nice giveaways to the boys in the chat. And you know what? It's going to happen. It's going to happen very soon. First giveaway coming soon. I want the first giveaway to be in the first quarter of 2026. Is that too much to ask? To all the loyal viewers, a little giveaway action. I think it's proper. I think it's proper. Should I read some comments real quick before we get started? Let me make sure my door is shut though first. All right, my door is shut. So we can continue. True Silence is saying, oh no, Prime is saying, why was AJ arrested? No, AJ's driver was arrested, Prime. Don't get it twisted. AJ did nothing wrong, but his driver was arrested. And we're going to get into it right now. I'm just getting caught up on some chats. See what you guys think about the headline so far. True Silence, your cost 2 lives on Nigerian traffic too. Yes, homie costed 2 lives. Doesn't even fucking have a driver's license. We're going to get into it. Hunter Cannon, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, homie. Much love. Much love. LFG, let's get it. Let's get it, boys. Let's get that money. Let's get that money up. You know, so far, if you guys are wondering, I'm off to a good start to the year. I'm off to a good start to 2026. We've been productive, you know. We've been hitting the gym. I'm going to hit the gym after this. We got new things, big things coming for the channel. All right, so stay tuned. But shit, I ain't hyping it up. You boys finna love it when it happens. All right, you boys finna love it. Um, we got Miata Boy saying, I've been watching tape today for Patty versus Justin. And what are your thoughts, Miata Boy? And what are your thoughts? You already know my thoughts. I've been studied some of that tape. When it comes to Patty versus Chandler and Justin versus Chandler, you know my take. So feel free to share your thoughts on that, Miata Boy. Your takeaways. Don't let me guess though, Miata Boy. Patty or Justin gonna beat Patty? Let me guess. Justin gonna beat Patty? Um, Scott says, bro, Tracy Cortez is a straight MMA bop. I mean, yeah, yeah. You're not wrong, Scott. Not at all. True silence. AJ Loki should have verified if the guy who's chauffeuring him is actually a legal driver. Without further ado, let's get into it then. Without further ado, let's get into it, boys. Now, there's quite a bit to read and react to, but I figure we'll start with this post right here. Okay. So Anthony Joshua's driver, Coyote Andeniyi, was charged by police following the fatal crash that killed 2 passengers. We all know by now the 2 passengers, Sinagami and Kevin Iodell, aka Lats, right? AJ's personal trainer and one of his coaches. Now, it says Anthony Joshua's driver of the fatal car crash that injured Joshua and killed his 2 friends, Coyote and Denny, 46 years old, has been charged by police after being released from the hospital. He doesn't even have a license to drive. Crazy. So, he's been charged by police, but what has he been charged with? Allow me to tell you. Reckless and dangerous driving causing death. Driving without a valid driver's license. Driving without due care and attention, causing bodily harm and damage to property. Okay, so he's facing 3 charges here. One of them is for the fucking death of Kevin and Sinagami. Andini remains in custody until he can meet his $3,500 bail. He is scheduled to appear in court on January 20th. So I don't know if he's posted bail yet, but at the time that ESPN wrote this article that I'm reporting on, he hadn't posted bail. He was just given a certain bail amount that if he meets, he'll be released, but he never paid it at the time of the ESPN article dropping. So, I mean, the fact that this guy didn't have a valid driver's license, it's not looking good. It's definitely not looking good. The fact that 2 deaths resulted in this, Anthony Joshua was hospitalized, it's not looking good at all. Reckless and dangerous driving causing death, driving without a driver's license, without a valid driver's license. I mean, this is terrible. And here's what Ogun State Police in Nigeria wrote today on X. Update. The Ogun State Police Command wishes to inform the general public that the driver of the Lexus SUV involved in the Anthony Joshua accident case, and Denny Mobolaji Coyote, age 46, was charged to the Sagamu Magistrate Court today, January 2nd. So the official report from Ogun State Police. And of course, here's how the car looked. Here's how the fucking car looked. Right? Homie didn't even have a valid driver's license. Insanity. Now, there's more details that have emerged, which we're going to get into right now. But before we do, Tom D saying, "SO, what's up, squad? Shit, what up, homie? What up, homie? We just chilling. We just breaking down the news on the day. And we got some good topics to get into, so just sit tight and get your popcorn ready." What's poppin', John Dong? Scott saying, "Do you also go live on TikTok at the same time?" Can you do that, Scott? Can you go live on TikTok and YouTube at the same time? You know, I just was having a conversation with someone on the phone, and I thought that's what he was saying, but I wasn't sure that's what he was saying. We were talking about so much shit that fucking I just kind of skipped right past it. I forgot to ask him if that's what he meant. But let me know. Can you go on live from TikTok and YouTube at the same time, simultaneously? Tom D saying, love the daily news. My man, Tom. I love doing it. I love these daily lives for sure. I've been meaning to do this for a hot minute. So now that we finally got the ball rolling, shit, we going live every day. Play that John Anik clip on Armin. True silence. I find John Anik to be insufferable. Call me crazy, but I find John Anik to be insufferable. We will play it, but I want to stay on topic for now. But why people actually want to interview John Anik is beyond me. Why the fuck do people want to interview John Anik? Who cares what he has to say? Not me. Not me. Tom D saying, sounds like dude is cooked, no license, and 2 deaths. Exactly, homie. He's cooked. Absolutely cooked. Never coming back. True silence. We will watch it, though. We will definitely watch the John Anik clip, but let me just, like I said, stay on topic. So what we're talking about right now is Anthony Joshua, right? So allow me just to go through. Let's go to ACD. ACD been reporting a lot about it. So here's one of them. A lot of people were getting on me, and you guys were right. You guys were right. This won't be me trying to say that you guys were wrong and about getting on me. But a lot of people were getting on me because there was a video of AJ sitting in a front seat. Now, I thought that that video was before the car crash happened. So I was basically saying it's a miracle. Anthony Joshua was seated in one of the seats that one of his friends died in. And just by a miracle, right, by the grace of God, he ended up moving to the back driver's side seat, which actually ended up saving his life. A lot of people said, no, you got it wrong. That video where he was sitting in the front passenger seat was the police car that was driving him to the hospital after the crash. You guys are right about that. I was wrong. But I guess I was right in the end too, because it turns out Anthony Joshua was originally sitting in the front seat of the car where his best friend was killed. But then the driver told him to sit in the back because he couldn't see the wing mirror, because I guess AJ's too big or something like that. The driver is also blaming the crash on brakes not working. Okay, so we got 2 things to react to here. Number 1, AJ was seated in the seat where his friend died, and by the grace of God, he moved to the back driver's side because the driver wasn't able to see the rearview mirror or something like that. So, I mean, this man narrowly escaped death. He was seated in that front passenger seat. You know, that's just crazy. That's absolutely crazy. And I did think he was too, because the big man always gets to sit in the front. I was kind of saying, well, I guess maybe he was just showing respect to whoever was sitting in the front seat. But no, he originally sat there and they moved him. Good evening, my brown guy, or my brown brother. Hope you had a great day being brown. Shit, I had a great day being brown, homie. I had a great day being brown. You already know. You already know, Ricky. My man Ricky, my brown brother. Space Kid, hi. What's poppin', Space Kid? We got everybody here on the Friday night. Now, also, the driver's blaming the crash on the brakes not working. So this is rich. This is rich. Here's where you're going to get me going off on a bit of a tangent. So at first it was, you know, a tire popped. Now, brakes not working. Okay. How about driving without a valid driver's license? How about reckless and dangerous driving causing death? How about driving without due care and attention causing bodily harm and damage to property? How about that? How about that? Talking about, oh, the brakes weren't working. Oh, a tire popped. Still no reason. That's why there's laws when it comes to driving. Because guess what? If you're following all the laws when it comes to driving, meaning doing the proper speed limit, keeping a proper space in between you and other vehicles, not overtaking while speeding, right? If you're doing all these things and a tire pops or the brakes don't work, you still have time to adjust. You still have time to think and get out of the way and reduce or minimize risk, right? Mitigate the risk of, you know, let's say your brakes go out, right? But you're going the speed limit. You're not tailgating somebody. Okay, well then maybe you can just turn off the road and eventually you'll be fine, right? Or maybe your tire pops, but again, you're not tailgating. You're not trying to overtake people. Okay, so you got plenty of time to make the adjustment and pull over to the side of the road. I don't appreciate these bullshit ass excuses. My brakes weren't working. My tire popped. Okay. And you still fucking totaled the car and killed your two friends and injured yourself and AJ. Because guess what? Because why? You were fucking speeding. You weren't following the rules of the road. That's why there's rules of the road, because accidents happen. But if you're following the rules of the road, you will not end up killing people, generally speaking. And that's what homie did. So I ain't here for all of his excuses. I ain't buying them. In fact, I'm a fucking debunk them, which I just did. So this whole, the driver blaming the crash on the brakes not working, nah, shit. You weren't even a licensed driver, bro. It don't even matter. Even, let's say you guys don't even agree with my take on that. Being like, oh, I don't know. If the brakes don't work, then of course you're going to kill the people in the fucking car, right? If you're dumb enough to think that, bro, he wasn't even licensed to drive. Point blank, period. It don't matter if the brakes weren't working. It don't matter if the tire popped. He wasn't even licensed to drive. He didn't even have a valid driver's license at the time of the crash. Okay? So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear excuses. Point blank, period. I don't want to hear excuses. Let's make my face bigger on here so you know exactly who's talking shit. Okay? So you know exactly who it is talking shit. Me. And what the driver gonna say to me? He don't got nothing to say to me. Okay, so those are the new details about the Anthony Joshua car crash. The driver's facing charges. The driver's coming out with a new excuse. Anthony Joshua nearly escaped death by moving from the front passenger seat to the rear driver's side seat. 3 new details that emerged from this case today. Like I reported to you guys to begin the stream, the driver, Coyote Andeni, 46-year-old grown-ass man with no fucking valid driver's license, crazy work. Besides that, homie is scheduled to appear in court on January 20th. All right, so look out for that. January 20th, we're going to have a new report. Okay, we got more information coming out. And look at this, too. To make my point even more, where did Pop Tire's story come from? That was the initial report, Miata boy, the very initial report. Before we even found out that they crashed into a big rig, the initial report, the first report, was that the tire fucking popped. Now let's read a couple of comments, because even if you don't agree with me, let's hear what the public narrative is. Gravy Show, ayo, I'm late, but I'm here. My man, you're only late 20 minutes, no big deal. What's poppin', Gravy? I'm glad you made it. Nostra, whatever his rest of his name is, says that's a armored vehicle that can withstand major impact. How fast was he driving to cause that type of damage? So my point stands again, right? My point stands again. This driver's a fucking dumbass. A fucking ignorant dumbass. Speeding, has no regard for his life, let alone the passengers' lives. On top of that, driving without a valid license. Insane work. And yeah, AJ, I mean, I get it. I've been driven around by somebody who don't got a valid license either. But shit, I mean, AJ, when you're worth millions of dollars like yourself, figure it the fuck out, homie. Figure it the fuck out. And I know people may not want me to blame right now because he lost his 2 friends, but exactly. Because you didn't figure it the fuck out, because Mr. Driving without a valid license was fucking driving you guys, your friends died. You got hospitalized. So once again, figure it the fuck out. You're worth millions of dollars, tens of millions of dollars. You just made 90 plus million fighting Jake Paul. You're worth hundreds of millions of dollars. And you're over here getting driven around by your fucking homie with no license. Figure it the fuck out. And I'm dead ass serious. I'm dead ass serious. Miata boy, I'll get to your prediction in a minute, but right now we're going to stay on topic. I haven't even read it yet, but I'll eventually get to it. Tom D saying brakes not working. Come on now. Driver should own up to the fact. And that's why I'm calling out the driver. That's why I'm actually like, you know, aggressively calling him out. Because that's some weak ass shit, bro. That's some weak ass shit. Own up to it, homie. You're the one risking people's lives. Like I said, don't get it twisted. This dude has no regard for his life, but let alone his life, other people's lives. People like that are a piece of fucking shit. That's a piece of shit move. And he over here now blaming it on the car. Now he's blaming it on the car. Oh, he's blaming it on the roads. Why don't you blame your damn self, homie? Blame your damn self. Coyote and Denny, you 46-year-old grown-ass man with no valid driver's license. Saddest shit I've heard in a long-ass time. That's the saddest shit I heard in a long-ass time. Ricky says, everyone like my brown friend's stream. He's trying very hard. My man Ricky. My man Ricky. I'm putting in that work, homie. I'm putting in that work. Everybody like the stream. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. But shit, run up the likes on the stream right now. You know we always like to get at least 20 likes. At least 20 likes. Everybody should know the deal by now. At this moment in time, I like at least 20 likes. What else we got here? If the brakes don't work, maybe don't fucking speed. Exactly. Exactly. That's why, like I already said, there's rules, bro. You follow the rules of the road. You know, there could be a fucking issue with your car, but if you're following the rules of the road, being respectful of other drivers, there's no reason why 2 deaths should occur. There's no reason why the car should be completely fucking torn to shreds. There's no reason for that. Miata Boy says there's hella reasons brakes can fail. Okay, let me walk you down real quick, homie. Let me walk you down real quick. How about one of the reasons brakes can fail is because you're speeding. Because you're speeding, you're about to hit a car, you jam your foot on the brakes, and oh, they don't work. Oh, they don't work. I wonder why. I wonder why. Maybe because you're fucking speeding. So yeah, there are hella reasons why brakes don't work, Miata Boy. And one of those reasons why brakes wouldn't work is when you're fucking speeding way above the speed limit, you're approaching on another vehicle, and you're trying to brake, but it's too fucking late. It's too fucking late. I'm sure brakes would fail then, wouldn't they? Shit. But Miata Boy saying, I'm going to ignore the tire story. I'm just going to take the driver's word. I mean, but with that, if you've ever driven a car with no brakes, it takes a few seconds to not freak out to make a decision. I got no idea what Miata Boy's saying. I'm going to keep it a buck. I got no idea what homie's saying. I'm trying to figure it out. If you've ever driven a car with no brakes, it takes a few seconds to not freak out to make a decision. And that even proves my point. If I can give it a response, because I said I got no clue what he's saying, I really don't. But if I can give that a response saying it takes a few seconds to not freak out and make a decision, you would have had a few seconds if you weren't speeding in the first place. You would have had a few seconds if you weren't speeding in the first place. Yeah, you would have had more than a few seconds if your ass wasn't speeding in the first place. Let that be a lesson to everyone. Quit fucking speeding. Gravy says, Anthony Joshua lives like a YN. Only in Nigeria. Shout out to Gravy Show. I mean, maybe Joshua is living a bit like a YN. His homie doesn't even got a valid license. Space Kid says, so was the driver found yet? Whatever happened to him mid-crash? Space Kid, I don't know if you're getting it all, but I'm gonna restate it. Yes, the driver was found. The driver was hospitalized. The driver was discharged from the hospital. The driver was arrested and charged for the death of Kevin and Cena. I hope that helps. But yes, the driver has been found. And what happened to him mid-crash? He got injured. He got checked into the hospital. And now he's in police custody and charged with the death of his friends. So they found him, homie. They found him. Rest assured they found him. AJ will be a villain, might go loco. I'm not sure. We'll see. We will see about that. Says True Silence on that one. Tom D says road conditions and mechanical issues go right out the window if you're not a licensed driver. Shaking my head. Exactly. So anyone who wants to debate semantics with me about this, you're fighting a losing battle. Homie didn't even belong behind the wheel. So it don't matter about nothing. Homie didn't even belong behind the wheel. Straight the fuck up. It don't matter about nothing. There could be a million reasons why the brakes failed, right? And none of it would fucking be a good enough excuse. Because why? He wasn't even licensed to be behind the wheel. Get that through your thick skulls. If you got a thick skull, if you don't want to fucking blame the driver, shit, get it through your fucking head right now. He wasn't even licensed to drive. It don't matter. Gravy says they probably got like 10% of people with licenses in Nigeria. LMAO. Yeah, I don't know, bro. But that's fucking retarded. And just because it's the norm doesn't mean it's right. It does not mean it's right to be driving without a license. Gravy Show saying, Miata, you drive a Mazda Miata with no brakes? Miata boy's a car guy, so I don't doubt that he's driven a car without brakes in the past. Hopefully it was just in a fucking parking lot, though. MJ saying, hi, what's poppin', MJ? Space Kid, I drive a van with shaky brakes. I always made sure to slow down. They were so bad. Exactly, homie. Exactly. The driver got nobody to blame but himself. He got no excuses other than to take full accountability. Straight up. There's nothing else I can say. You know? He was driving without a valid license, and the conversation stops there. What if speeding is the norm in Nigeria? Well, then I guess two negatives make a positive, huh? Got you. Is that what you want me to say, homie? Two negatives make a positive? Shout out Ruby Z in the chat last night. He was saying something along those lines. But I mean, no, bro. If speeding is the norm in Nigeria, you should still be driving safe. You got a fucking $100 million man in the car. And you guys caused the accident. Don't ever get it twisted. You guys caused the accident. It's not like somebody crashed into them. You got a $100 million man in the car, and we're just going to speed because that's the norm in Nigeria. It don't even make sense necessarily. Has AJ spoke to any media yet? Says God of Thunder. No, he hasn't. Got you asking again. I heard that in Nigeria, people normally drive crazy. I think that's just a cope, bro. I get what you're trying to say, but what does it matter? Homie was driving without a license, and like, okay, so let's go ahead and play this out, right? For got you. If I were to sit here right now and say, oh, okay, yeah, it's the norm in Nigeria. People normally drive crazy. Then where do we go from there? What's the follow-up? What are you really trying to say? That it's fine, that the driver's innocent, that nobody should be held accountable? So if it's normal that in Nigeria people normally drive crazy, what are we really trying to say? Like, let me give you the benefit of the doubt and be like, yeah, okay, they all drive crazy. So what does that mean? What are you really trying to say? You feel me? Say the quiet part out loud for all of us to hear, if you will. I've lived in Chile before, and I can attest the driving there in other countries is normally more crazy. So here's what I'll say. I'll say the quiet part out loud. So if you are driving, are you basically trying to tell me right now, and I don't mean to be aggressive, but I'm going to be a bit aggressive with this because two people lost their lives. What you're meaning to try to tell me right now, got you, and correct me if I'm wrong, but if you're driving in a country where people normally drive crazy and you kill two people, it should be fine, right? Is that what you're really trying to say? If you drive in a country where normally people drive crazy, that's the quote unquote norm. So whoever dies, whoever loses their life on a daily basis, it's all good because everyone does it. I would love to hear your response to that because everybody does bring up, oh, it's normal that people drive crazy in Nigeria. Okay. So are you basically trying to tell me that it's perfectly fine that this dude killed 2 people because everyone does it? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Shout out to Got You. Gravy says AJ being in Nigeria period a day after making 90 million is insane. Hashtag not sorry. Yeah, I don't know much about Nigeria to even be able to comment on things like this, not Gravy. But what I would say is this is apparently Joshua's tradition. He always goes to Nigeria after fights. He's been doing it for a couple years now. So make of that what you will. But True Silence going, speeding is not the norm anywhere in Africa. African traffic patrol don't play. And then Gravy says, yeah, I imagine the roads in Nigeria are trash. Speeding is probably a death trap. Well, for the record, because I like to just give you guys accurate information, anyone who thinks or is saying that the road that they crashed on was one of those bad roads that Gravy Show might be referring to, it wasn't. It wasn't. And people have been posting videos of themselves driving on that same highway, passing by the car, showing proof that the road is clean, it's paved, there's no potholes in sight. Ain't nothing wrong with that damn road. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Okay? Now, that's not to say that roads in Nigeria are suspect or dangerous for drivers, right? I'm not denying it, but I'm just telling you guys, the road that Anthony was on, ain't nothing wrong with it. Got you. I hope you're trying to figure out a response to me, but you know, it's okay if you just say, "Yeah, it's fine that they killed other people because everybody drives crazy in Nigeria." But I really would love to hear what you got to say, Got You, because you're asking the question. Now let's run it all the way through because that's what I like to do. I like to run these hypotheticals all the way through. Let's take it to the last point, like I just brought up to you. Okay, so Got You is saying it's not fine, but it's more likely to happen elsewhere. So not saying anything is right, but it's just a fact. And then you say, got you again. My man got you. It's not fine, but it's more likely to happen elsewhere. So not saying anything is right, but it's just a fact. So you're just saying that these things happen more often in Nigeria. Okay. I don't know how that helps this conversation. You feel me? But you know, it's all good, got you. It's all good. At least people know now that it might be the norm to be driving crazy in Nigeria. But other people already disagreed with you, for the record, because they're saying the roads are so trashy. Why the fuck would people be speeding? And then they're also saying African traffic patrol don't play. So we got conflicting statements here. It doesn't mean you're exactly right. It doesn't mean the other people are right. But you know, some people think a lot of people drive recklessly in Nigeria as the norm. Some people don't. So that's all I'll say. Miata Boy. Honda has a software problem that made the ABS module where it wouldn't send the fluid through the ABS system to apply the brakes because they had a PCM update for the ABS, which made the brake system fail. Well, good thing they were driving a Lexus, right, Miata Boy? Good thing they were driving a Lexus. Or else homie would be fucking looking for that loophole instead of owning up to it himself. Good thing they were driving a Lexus and not a Honda. What Honda did to fix the problem was change the ABS module and update the PCM. Well, shit, shout out to Honda for figuring it out. Okay, so Miata giving a decent perspective here, saying, you got to follow the speed of traffic. It's just as dangerous to go slower than the speed than it is speeding. Same reason we do let bikes, oh my God, Miata Boy. It's okay. It's only been one bad chat that you wrote, so I'm not gonna yell at you for that. Let me reread it though, because Miata Boy is misspelling on this one. You got to follow the speed of traffic. It's just as dangerous to go slower than the speed of traffic. Same reason we don't let bikes on highways because they can't keep up with traffic. All right. Let me respond to this. Again, I'm gonna start off easy, right? I'm gonna start off with the softball, but it's because I don't care. Like, I'm gonna keep using the softball because it just belabors the point. It hammers it in that there's no excuses for what happened. Now I got 2 points to what Miata Boy said. My first point is homie wasn't licensed. Point blank, period. So I don't even give a fuck if he was going with the speed of traffic. He wasn't even licensed. Okay, point blank, period. Now, number two, where this is going to become a bit of a walk down, but number two, Miata Boy says, you got to follow the speed of traffic. What he's trying to say, because we got you saying it's normal to speed in Nigeria. Okay. We got me and police charging the driver with reckless driving, aka speeding, right? We've got a diagram that came out. I don't got it on me right now necessarily, but let me just say this. We got a diagram that came out of the car trying to overtake. How do I put this? Let me say this in a better way. Miata Boy is saying you got to follow the speed of traffic because it's just as dangerous to go slower. So insinuating that the driver was speeding, but it's okay because he was following the speed of traffic, because to Gotyu's point, everyone speeds in Nigeria. Okay, but he wasn't going with the speed of traffic, was he? He was going even faster than that. He was going even faster than the speed of traffic because the reports are saying that he hit this big rig because he was trying to overtake the car in front of him. So boom, again, walk down again. Okay, and it ain't even a walk down on Miata Boy. It's just a walk down on anyone who wants to make an excuse for the driver. Because point blank, period, I'm going to say it again. Miata Boy's not wrong when he says you got to follow the speed of traffic. You're not wrong. If everybody's going 90 on the road, it might be a bit dangerous for you to go 70. I feel you. I'm not disagreeing with that. But I'm making the point, finishing off your point, saying the driver was trying to overtake the car in front of him. That's why he hit the big rig. He was trying to overtake the car in front of him. When you're trying to overtake a car in front of you, you're going faster than everyone else. You're going faster than everyone else. Unless we're going to try to make the excuse and say, well, maybe that one driver in front of him was going the speed limit. Come on, man. How much more are we going to play this game? Okay? How much more are we going to play that game? Point blank, period. Homie was trying to pass the car in front of him. He was going above the speed limit. Tracks NYC valid crash out. It is. It's definitely a valid crash out. We're going to take a look at that one too, Miata Boy. That was fucking hilarious. I thought he was trolling at first. Gravy says, I've been in some bad accidents, some my fault, some not. There's fatalities involved, though. I hope the driver is held accountable. Yeah. The driver needs to be held accountable. And then just to go back to what I said a second ago, if anyone wants to make the argument and say, well, what if the driver was trying to overtake the car in front of him because the car in front of him wasn't following the speed limit, right? If you guys want to say that, then my response to you, I'm going to finish it how I started it. Well, homie was never licensed to drive in the first place. Never licensed to drive in the first place. 2 people died. Lock his ass up. Lock his motherfucking ass up. Okay, so Brandon, what's up, bro? What's poppin', Jay? What's poppin', homie? I'm chilling. Just holding the driver in the Anthony Joshua crash accountable. That's all I'm doing. Musk needs to introduce synchronized traffic. Should everybody get a Tesla for synchronized traffic? We can't trust people in Nigeria anymore, or Chile, apparently. Okay, so got you adding to the point saying based on fatality statistics and road conditions, Nigeria is definitely more dangerous, but again, not justifying anything. AJ himself said he won't go again to Nigeria, and I can see why. Well, there we go. There we go. Um, got you says compared to the US, I got you. But yes, F the dude who was driving. It's people like him who make those statistics increase. There we go. And now all love it, or now got you saying all love, bro. But if you want to squabble, I'll find you. Shit, got you. Got you. I might be the last person you squabble if you come see me, homie. You don't want to come find me. I might be the last person you ever squabble. You feel me? Shit, it might result in a body, got you? It might result in a body, homie. Shit, my man got you. He wants to come find me. I don't see why though, because it seems like we agree, but I was on his ass a second ago, just in case he was on some bullshit. But he not. Got you not on no bullshit. He's just trying to, relay some facts to us. But shit, homie, I'm gonna say it again. If you really come and find me and squabble me, that might be your last squabble, homie. That might be the last one you ever have. What else we got? Justice. Yes, justice. Nigeria is dangerous as fuck. There's a reason it's dangerous, LOL. What's the reason? This is simply negligent. Of course he should be. Let's go, Jay. Of course he should be held accountable. Can't fight the flyweight champ of the world. I have no idea what that means. But Miata Boy says, and I'm not going to blame AJ for this guy driving. Maybe AJ didn't know this guy, and it was someone else who found this guy to be the driver. AJ could have not even known the guy. Got you would get chinned out cold, twitching on the ground. Got you. Come on, homie. Go see someone else. You don't want to see me, homie. Go see someone else. But Miata Boy, what you said before that, as far as not gonna blame AJ, and everything you said, I mean, sure, it's valid. It's valid. I'm of the approach of like, take more control of your own situation. But what you said, it's not valid. It's valid. But there's a chance that he knew the guy. There's a chance that he knew the guy wasn't licensed and he hopped in the car with him anyway. There's a chance of that as well. To be honest with you, Miata Boy, I could lean towards your side there. I could lean towards your side. Being like, maybe AJ didn't know. I could lean towards your side. I could. Oh, and you guys were making the joke saying, I get it now. I get it now. Because Jay saying can't fight the flyweight champ of the world because I'm Brandon Moreno. That's what it was. I get it now. I get it now. Jay says, Brandon wasn't UFC champ. We know it's you. My man. My man. Got you says, I train, big dog. Well, shit, I've trained too. I've trained too, and I don't even train right now. But shit, I ain't even scary. I ain't even scary, got you. In fact, the fact that you wrote in here, I train, makes me think you're less confident in yourself because you're almost trying to scare me by telling me you train. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. And I have trained before too. So I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. My man got you. I train. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I take it back. I don't want to fight you. He trains? Oh, he trains? Shit. I don't want to see him. I'm scary. I train UFC. Come on, got you. What the hell the deal? What the deal, got you? It don't matter. It don't matter at all. We are Bryce Mitchell, FN. Shit, homie trains UFC. Watch out for him. Homie trains UFC. All right. That's enough. That's enough playing with got you, unless he wants to keep playing with me. But, okay, let's look at the Trax NYC crash out, shall we? Because this is an important crash out to get to. If we don't even touch on everything on the headlines today, I don't even care because we got to touch on this. Look at this photo too, by the way. I mean, Trax was out of his mind. Trax was out of his fucking mind, honestly. But do I blame him? Not necessarily. I mean, if people scammed him, then people scammed him. He has a right to be pissed. But it says Trax NYC owner Maksud Agajani crashed out after AK Diamonds allegedly scammed a Trax customer selling a 10-carat white gold bracelet while falsely using Trax NYC's name, sparking outrage over fraud, deception, and brand misuse. So let's take a look at this right now, okay? There's actually so much to this. This is like the original video. I just want to make sure though. Yeah, this is the original video. Pretty much the original here. I'm trying to go chronologically because there's so many videos of this. So here's the first video. Trax pulls up on this jeweler, and I thought this was a skit. This is not a fucking skit. This is not for clout. I mean, if it is for clout, he got me. I'm fooled. I'm an idiot. But Trax pulls up on this jeweler with the paperwork. He got the work. He got the work now. And yeah, he went off. And spoiler alert, eventually this dude in the black spit in fucking Trax's face. I don't know if you guys have seen that footage yet, but I got the footage. Okay, I got the footage. This dude in the black eventually spit in Trax's face and they started fucking squabbling. Okay? So come take a look at this.
Where's my fucking money, motherfucker? Where's my fucking money? Where's my money? I got this bracelet. Where's my money? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? God, motherfucker. You say VVS, I3, 14 carat, and you're using my name. You
6447. 6447.
Yeah, 6447.
Right,
Thief! You fucking thief!
There's a violence. Stop. Take him out. Stop. Take him out.
Yeah. No. Hands off of me.
I don't know if you could tell, but they're calling the cops on him right here. Oh, you can't tell. But when he said 6447, I think that's like the address of where they're at. So they're calling the cops on him.
There's a violence. Stop. Take him out. Stop. Take him out.
Yeah. No. Hands off of me, dude.
And for the record, this dude's like 50. I'm sure they're carrying a gun, so I would be more careful in knocking his ass out. But homie putting his hands on Trax, shit. He lucky he doesn't get knocked the fuck out. He like 60. Grandpa, 60 years old, working security. Now, I know he probably carrying, but still.
Take your hands off of me, bro. Here, bro.
Calm down.
You give me my money.
You're never gonna see that. You never see it in your lifetime.
Miata boy, I saw that you said that Trax broke down the whole story. So, I think I might have it bookmarked. Let me see real quick. Is it this video, Miata boy?
So this is.
I'm actually not signed into TikTok. I'm not signed into TikTok. So, Miata boy, tell me. Can you respond quickly?
So not only did these fucking pieces.
These are the two videos, huh? This
So
one?
not only.
And this one?
So
Yeah?
this is
okay,
the.
thank you, Miata boy. Thank you. So let's look at these two videos of Trax breaking down the situation of why he just crashed out on dude at his jewelry booth. Okay, let's take a look. He explains it. I actually haven't seen this yet.
So this is.
But wait, let me read the caption, because sometimes these captions kind of tell you what to look out for. Trax NYC owner crashed out on another jewelry company named AK Diamonds after they scammed one of Trax NYC's customers by selling him a 10-carat white gold bracelet and using Trax NYC's name. Owner showed a receipt from AK Diamonds that said the white gold bracelet was 14 karat. Okay, so they sold him a 10-carat white gold bracelet claiming it was 14 karat to get more money out of him. Slime balls. Straight slime balls. We'll watch all three, Miata boy. I got you.
The receipt from this disgusting company that pretends to be me, says they're Trax MIC, sells my customer a bracelet, rips them off, and rips them off on the gold. Shit, they're saying it's 14 karat gold. Well, we're going to test this bracelet right now. Start the test.
So for the record, this Akai Diamonds has absolutely no relations with this guy, Trax NYC, but to scam people and to absolve themselves of the guilt, what they do is they basically put Trax NYC's name on the fucking product when they know they're scamming people. That's crazy work. That's crazy fucking work. That's like me committing some type of crime and then signing off the name of some other dude. Like me signing off MMA Guru, right? That's crazy. Someone in their same field. They're scamming people, and then in order to make it not come back to them, they're co-signing it being like, oh, this is Trax NYC. I got this chain from Trax NYC. So if you guys are going to get at me, right, hear me out. Okay, Diamonds is doing that because let's say the buyer of the bracelet finds out it's fake, goes back to Akai Diamonds, and they go, hey, bro, this is actually 10 karat, not 14 karat. Akai is going to be like, oh, shoot, my bad. I got this from Trax. I got this product from Trax. Damn, Trax is scamming people. They're almost trying to put Trax out of business. Shout out Trax NYC. I've been fucked with this dude. I like this guy. Okay, he don't seem like a bad guy to me. That's just my initial take. But I'm just explaining to you guys why, right, they're imposterizing or impostoring as Trax NYC. It's because they're going to make it seem like, oh, Trax NYC scammed us, so we scammed you. You feel me? Not at all.
10 karat gold bracelet right now. They're saying it's 14 karat gold. Well, we're going to test this bracelet right now. Start the test. 10 karat gold. So did they say they were Trax NYC?
Yeah, he tried to portray, he tried to sell one of your products. He said that he ran out
right.
One of your rings that you purchased.
Right, that we sell. So you came with a picture of Trax NYC.
Yep, I opened up the website for.
And then he said he ran out, even though he has nothing to fucking do with me other than to steal my fucking customers all day long. These rats have done this over and over and over again, and I tolerated it. And now they fucked them over on the carrot as well. Yo, Akai, you are fucking thieves, bro. The most disgusting people you'll ever see in your life. It's 64 West 47th Street. Akai is the booth. We're gonna get our money back. $22,000 for me and for all the other customers they scammed. Pull up, we'll group together, we'll sue them, and we'll take their property. 64 West 47th Street. Don't let it slide.
See, I told you. Didn't they say that 6447? They said that shit in that one video. That's because the guy was calling the cops and he was giving him the address. 6447, whatever it is. He looks just like Jacob. It's the skin tone. Shit. Shout out to all my brothers worldwide. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you, boys. We are one. We are one. Shout out Miata boy. MJ says, so basically they clipped the coins and blamed it on another Jew. Basically, popcorn in the chat. Shout out True Silence. This straight popcorn. We got a couple more.
So not only did these fucking pieces of shit, okay, rip you off on this fucking thing, it turned out to be 9 karat gold, right?
Yeah.
You had a check?
Yes.
So they're gonna be giving you $1,000 on top. Here's 22,000 for your fucking trouble. These fucking bum motherfuckers, bro. You get people in this exchange, people in this. Stop being greedy pieces of fucking lying shit. So I'm Trax. I want this. Coming up with a fucking scheme every fucking time. Keep fucking scheming, bro. 9 fucking carat this, 2 carat that, this, that. Security what, bro? Fucking bullshit, bro. Stop fucking stealing. Gotta come up. I want my fucking money, motherfuckers, bro. I gave the money up. You want to be Trax NYC? Here's Trax NYC. Akai, garbage. You motherfuckers are garbage. So this is the receipt. Sells my customer.
We gotta just watch that last.
So not
part.
only.
How did that go? How did that go? Hold on, Trax. How did that go?
Trax NYC. Akai, garbage. You motherfuckers are garbage.
Oh, that's too good. That's too good. I had to fucking play that shit twice. Miata Boy says that's the scammer's store, by the way. Ha ha. Is it really? I mean, I got no clue. I got no clue. I mean, it says diamonds right there. Is that Akai? I got no clue whose store this is. But I mean, shout out to Trax for giving homie the 22 bands for the other person scamming him. Did we already watch this? Gravy says Jacob isn't nearly as Jewish. He don't look like Trax. He's more Brandon Moreno. Shit. Shout out to Gravy. Let Miata Boy know with that motherfucking slander. Let Miata Boy know I look nothing like. Trax NYC. It's the skin tone. I mean, I won't lie. We do got a similar type of skin tone. What would you call that skin tone? Peach? Maybe it is peach. Okay, let's watch this again in case it's a different video. A different angle, per se.
Where's my fucking money, motherfucker?
Then we'll get to the video of this dude spitting in his face in the fight ensuing.
Where's my fucking money, bitch? Where's my money? I got this fucking bracelet. Where's my fucking money? What are you gonna do, bitch? What are you gonna fucking do? Doc, motherfucker, you saying VVS, I3, 14 karat, and you're using my name, you bitch! 6447. Yeah, 6447.
See, there's the angle of homie, right, calling the cops. So it's good that we're watching this. 6447. We know that's the address by now.
You fucking thief! Bitch!
36 seconds, right? Homie was calling the cops 25 seconds in, but it's crazy how quick these dudes call the cops. Like, what fucking... I feel like it says a lot about how big of a pussy you are when you call the cops within 20 seconds of an argument. I mean, this just screams, I'm the biggest pussy on earth. I'm gonna call the cops over any little thing, even though I'm a scammer. I mean, goes hand in hand, doesn't it? Goes hand in hand. Weasels every way you want to cut it. When it comes to selling jewelry, when it comes to defending themselves, straight weasels.
Stop. Stop. Take him.
No! Get the fuck your hands off of me, bro! Take your fucking hands off of me, bro! Yeah, bro. Calm down.
Plus 47.
You give me my money, bitch!
You're never gonna see that.
I think all these guys work in the same damn building, if I'm not mistaken. It seems like all these guys work in the same damn building. They just got different booths. Miata Boy says, I was talking about the black dude that got scammed. I called him your dad. Jacob's dad getting scammed in 26. You know, Miata Boy, that's what I initially thought. That's what I initially thought you said. But then when you said it's the skin color, I still thought you were saying I look like the black guy. But then I started to think, oh, maybe you are talking about Trax because we do have similar skin tones. But shit, maybe I'm just colorblind because I really got because really, me and this guy got the same skin tone.
So
you
this
feel
is
me?
the receipt from this.
Me and homie got the same skin tone.
So this.
Yeah, that looks just like me. All right. Show the man his money. Give him his fucking money. And then here's the video of them fighting, right? We can watch this too, but I think we want to see the video of him spitting in the face. But let's watch this one first. Them scrapping overhead angle.
Oh, they wildin'.
Oh my God.
See how they're grabbing on his neck? They're trying to choke him with his chain. He comes out and speaks about it in a minute, but see how they're grabbing on his neck right here? They're choking him by his chain.
That was so unnecessary.
Okay?
No.
Oh, they
Look at him.
wildin'.
Oh my God. What happened?
Oh, they wildin'.
Pulling him by his
my
chain.
God.
Oh, they wildin'.
Oh my. Oh fuck. Please.
Oh, they wildin'.
Black Jacob in the big 26 shit.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, they
my
wildin'.
God. Oh my
I got him by his ear.
Do we gotta do something?
They got him by his ear, they say.
Oh, what happened? First, what happened? Oh, he's coming up. He's coming up.
He got sore. Get him.
Oh my God.
That was so.
Also, I see Mike Coe popping in the chat, MJ popping in the chat, Otto was popping in the chat. What's popping, everybody? And Otto saying, yo, what up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing okay and having a great one out there. And I hope you're having a great one out there too, man. Shit, Otto, it's always a great day. It's always a great day. And actually, today was a great day. Today is a great day. So I ain't even just saying that. Today is a really good day. I'm having a good day. Okay. How dare they tell him to calm down when they scam people? Exactly, MJ. Exactly. These people are crazy. Now let's get to the video of him getting spit in his face. This photo is so funny to me. Okay, here's where he spits in his face. You ready? This is the most coward, weak shit ever. The spit in the face is crazy. Like, just deck him. Just slap him or something like that. But I get why. He don't want to get criminal charges. But I think spitting on someone is the same as hitting them. Let's watch it.
Fucking little bitch. You fucking bitch.
Yo, don't fucking attack.
Fuck out of here.
That was so unnecessary.
No.
Oh, they wildin'.
Oh my God.
What happened?
Oh, they wildin'.
Oh,
Yeah, get that girl.
Yo, David.
Just
chill.
leave.
You- Oh,
In the end, they tried to kill me, strangle me with my own chain. Get out of this hospital. TracksNYC.com.
Why not plug? Why not promote? Otto saying, good to hear that. My man Otto. I hope you're having a great day, homie. Spit, then run. Exactly, buyer seller. What's poppin', buyer seller? Trax needed to work his jab and throw some elbows. He needs to work on his dirty boxing. Run the fight back, boys. We need this shit in brand risk. Can we book this for brand risk? James Steele says, didn't he box on brand risk too? Haha. If he did, I got no clue. But they should definitely book this on brand risk. We need that fucking rematch. Homie spit in his face and he didn't get to do anything about it. Let's watch it one more time. Homie spitting in his face.
Little bitch. You fucking bitch.
Oh! Slow-mo. Slow-mo. We gotta just fucking slow-mo this shit. Half speed. You can see all the spit.
Bitch. You fucking bitch.
Oh ho ho. Oh ho ho ho. Instantly backed up. Instantly backed up like a puss. Look at him. He jumps back. Yeah, he boxed a watch guy. You know what? I think I did see that. I think I did see it. Do we got more bookmarks? Oh no. Now what we need to watch. Now what we need to watch. I almost forgot. Now what we need to watch is Trax's reaction to the whole thing. So let's get to Trax's reaction to the whole thing. Damn, that's nasty. Taking notes out of a llama's book. Spitting is a simple assault, I believe. Yeah, it's got to be an assault. You can't just spit on someone. That's got to be assault. He should have just decked him if he's going to get charged with assault regardless. But, okay, let's peep Trax's story, right? Because after he got kicked out of the jewelry plaza, whatever you want to call it, he posted some footage from like the ambulance and shit.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah. Somebody had the video of what they did? Yeah.
Yeah, get that girl.
Yo, David. Chill. You was like.
Yeah, Marcus got it.
Alex filming all of it. Who's speed and run? Oh my God.
Oh, amen.
Stop.
Amen.
Yo. Oh my God. Yo. Amen, fuck. Yo. Where's the security?
He's here.
And a special shout out to Nitin and Vinit, who poisoned these people from the beginning. Like the fucking evil, disgusting animals that they are. It's the ego that blinds people, you know what I'm saying? It makes them think that they're some main character, they got some right to do something to somebody, tell somebody some shit, do this, do that. This motherfucker, Freddy's like, let's talk like a gentleman. Let's talk like a... Motherfucker, you tried to kill me when you had the chance. With my chain, bro. I couldn't breathe. Or you and your brother and your father and some other henchmen, you motherfuckers, tried to jump on me after spitting in my face, stealing from clients, stealing from other people. You know what I'm saying? And got fucking exposed and confronted. You tried to kill, murder. You fucking retard, bro. Gentleman. Why do I gotta talk to a bitch as a gentleman? You rat. Yeah, the family. They got this guy Freddy, this dumbass motherfucker, comes up to me and put his picture up next. He shows me a sky dweller. He's like, you know how many of these I have? Oh, you have a lot of sky dwellers. Therefore, you're better than me and get to steal from me. You were pissed on by somebody, so you want to piss on somebody else. Freddy, you tried to murder me, man. Going for a little ride. Well, I gotta sit here breathing this shit for. So motherfuckers can steal my customers and steal their money. I'll never forget all the shit these motherfuckers did. I'll never forget this stupid bastard Freddy, one of the Akai brothers, fucking goes. We were arguing and he's like, how do you know how many of these I have? He's got a sky dweller. Do you know how many of these he has? Oh, you've got a lot of sky dwellers? You must be an important fucking person. I should listen to you now? You fucking dumbass motherfuckers, bro. Sitting in a cell right now with their fucking pops. Going downtown to see the fucking judge, bro. Fucking dumbass motherfuckers strangling me.
Damn, so they got arrested. These motherfuckers got arrested good. Good. Scamming and spitting and assaulting. Fucking homie came up here, you just yelled in your face. He allowed to do that. You can't be spitting on his face, grabbing him by the neck by his chain. Shit. These boys assaulted the fuck out of him.
Yeah, shit. And a special thank you to the Baharian community. Thank you. Stupid motherfucker Freddy's like, he thought he could choke and push me, and I can't do nothing back. That's what these fucking dumbasses think, whoever fucking raised them motherfuckers, bro. Greedy fucking Akai brothers never did nothing for nobody their whole fucking lives. Never did nothing, fucking never shared nothing, never cared about nothing, just wanted to steal for themselves. I got money. You got a fucking assault charge and you're in jail, bitch. Hopefully you have a good time in there, fuck. Shout out to my team who came through to save me today. I'm very hurt, and so were they. You know what I'm saying? Ow. Shout out to the team, Akai. Cut us into the exchange. You went from 50% to 0.50, bitch.
Sue K. Okay, there's another video though that I didn't see.
Yeah, get that girl.
So, Akai.
Right here.
Yeah. You gotta do.
Sorry, we gotta watch.
You gotta
these
do the
two.
mitzvahs, man. You gotta have God on your side, right?
Yeah, of course. Mashiach now, Yechiel Melech.
Yo, these motherfuckers try to strangle me with my own chain, man. These Akai motherfuckers just try to strangle me with my own chain because I exposed what they did. You know what I'm saying? They straight up fucking tried to strangle me with my chain like this. That's how angry these motherfuckers got because I showed what thieves they were.
So, Akai tried to kill me, choke me with my own chain like this, strangle me, jump me, I'm in the hospital. If you're a lawyer who could help out, please DM me. All right, everything they did was so horrifying. So please send me a DM if you're a lawyer. I'm in the hospital. Going to the hospital.
Shit, we got any lawyers in the fucking chat? Anyone want to represent homie? I'm sure you get a free chain out of it. If I was you, this is what I would get. All right. If I was a lawyer, I would offer to represent Trax NYC, and my payment would be this. You guys want to see a watch I want to get one day? Shit, someone finna copy me. I already know, but that's okay. This is the watch I want. Gucci watch with a black diamond bezel. Should all represent you. Just hook me up with this watch right here. Gucci watch with the black diamond bezel. What you guys think? You like this watch right here? I like this watch. I like the black diamond bezel on top. Right there. Good quality chain though, it didn't break. Seriously. That's some good promo, isn't it? Miata boy, go get your chain at Trax NYC. They're fucking, you can't even rip that shit off his neck. Built to last, you could say. Trax needs an MMA class. Buddy is cooked. I mean, he was a bit cooked in that fight. I can't hold you. But what did you expect? Did you expect more from him? I didn't, personally. All right. Okay, we got a couple more things to react to. I was just trying to remember what I was going to show you next. This is all done with. But what I will show you next is Adam22 explaining why he's fighting Jason Luv. And there's some other funny shit involved with this that we will take a look at. But first we got to watch this, Adam explaining why he's fighting Jason Luv, and then there's one funny comment we got to read. But before I do that, I'm sticking with you guys a bit longer. The plan was to dip out at 9. It's 9:08. I'm going to be here a little bit longer, breaking down a couple more stories with you guys, but I need to take my pre-workout because it's got too much caffeine in it to take it, like, to wait any longer to take it. If I take it now, I'm already going to be up till like 2 a.m. You feel me? So let me go make my pre-workout real quick. I'll come back and I'll drink it on the stream. But the reason why I got to drink it now is because, bro, if I take my pre-workout at 10 p.m., I'm going to be up till like 5 a.m. All right, so give me 1 second. Just bear with me. But yeah, oh, brother, LOL. Shit, get ready for Adam22, a.k.a. The White Truth. He going by The White Truth for Brand Risk 12. The White Truth. And you know what? I switched my pick, boys. I switched my motherfucking pick. I'm rocking with Adam. I'm rocking with Adam, and I don't give a fuck. I'm rocking with Adam. I regret not rocking with them from the start. From last night when we broke it down, I'm rocking with Adam, bro. I'm rocking with him. I ain't rocking with Jason Luv. I'm rocking with Adam. I'll be right back. All right, we back. Before we break down the whole Adam 22 and Jason Luv fight booking, go ahead and like that stream one more time. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And yeah, that's about it. Just run it up to 20 likes for me and I'll stop asking. I mean, it's been a minute since I asked you guys to like the stream anyway. But I'm just saying, get it up to 20 and I'll leave that shit alone. But yeah, make sure you guys subscribe as well if you're not already. Now let's take a look at Adam explaining why he'll beat Jason Luv on January 23rd in their boxing match. Okay, here's the quote. Here's the motherfucking quote. I got heart because that dude fucked my wife. That's why he's going to beat Jason Luv, because he got heart, because that dude fucked his wife. Jason Luv cracked his chick. Okay? Now, Adam does not give a fuck that he cracked his chick, but he finna act like he does to sell this fight right now. And I'm with it. I'm not going to be like Anthony Simpkins over here, fucking pouring cold water on this fire. Anthony Simpkins. I love that people watch this and think he isn't just a leading expert at rage baiting for money, clicks, and views. He is, but who gives a fuck? Stop pointing it out, homie. This shit's good. This shit is peak entertainment. All right? There's a time and a place to call out this kind of thing, and this is not the time and the place. We're too busy being entertained to call bullshit. You feel me? Too busy being entertained to call bullshit. All right, let's hear from Adam. Why he'll beat Jason Luv on January 23rd. Haha, when is this fight? January 23rd, God of Thunder. That was pretty quick. I got it right here. I haven't drank it yet. I have it right here.
So by now, I'm sure you guys have all seen the news. I, Adam 22, aka the 22 Sir, aka the White Truth, I am going to be facing Jason Luv on January 23rd in Miami. Very excited. I know what you're thinking. Adam, that sounds insane. You only have 3 weeks to get ready. Here's the thing that you guys aren't considering. I've been getting ready my whole life. I've been in the gym. I've been training. Listen, this guy, Jason Luv, he's big. He's muscular. Kind of looks like one of them Greek statues, minus the whole African-American part. But I got better cardio, I think. And I got heart. Because that dude fucked my wife. So, when I show up in Miami for that fade, the same fade that a certain one-nubbed man wouldn't give me, just know.
Shout out 4 Extra. That's the fade that he was looking for. Adam called out 4 Extra before this now.
I'm out for blood. I'm going to deliver y'all. Put your money on me. Not literally.
Buyer seller saying key point, he's breathing pretty heavy on this vid. What kind of cardio you think he's doing? I get the idea he's doing the rowing machine. You feel me? He's sitting on that rowing machine in his garage right now. That's just my take. Anyone else feel that way? Or what cardio machine you think Adam's on? Or you think he was running push-ups or something? Let's do a poll. I know I did this poll last night, but I actually didn't check it, so we're gonna do it again. Adam 22 or Jason Luv. Adam 22 Jason Luv. Okay, and before we get into this discussion about it, I just have something fucking hilarious to show you guys. And again, honestly, I'm gonna say this beforehand. Don't ruin the fun. We are having fun. We are enjoying this storyline. Okay, so I don't want to really, now's not the time for like negativity or poking holes in it like my man Anthony Simpkins did. Okay, don't be this Grinch. Don't be this Debbie Downer when I show you this. Enjoy it and laugh. All right? Everyone needs to fucking laugh more in this world. Okay, so this person, IFN Boxing, goes, Adam 22 is double checking whether his wife Lena is showing support to him or Jason Luv. So obviously they announced the fight was booked last night, right? And they did their collabs with Brand Risk, Adam, and Jason Luv. And Lena commented, if you guys don't know, Lena got cracked by Jason Luv. That's why this whole fight is so interesting. Because Lena is married to Adam 22. Adam 22 let her get fucked by Jason Luv. Okay? Now Lena comments on the post, on the fight announcement. And she says, you got this, baby. Let's go. Adam responds, at Lane of the Plug, are you talking to me or him? And then she responds, you, with the crying, laughing face. But this is too fucking funny. This is too fucking funny. I had to show you guys. And I think everyone else agrees with me that it's funny as fuck. 2.8 million views. Why can't MMA fighters, I'm not saying be cucks like this, but why can't MMA fighters be funny like this? Like, how the fuck is Adam 22 doing better at selling a fight than MMA fighters? I get why, because he's in this fucking profession, you know, going viral is his job. But shit, man, going viral should be MMA fighters' job too. And they don't fucking ever do it. I'm more excited for this fight than any fucking UFC fight that's been booked for this year yet. I'm just playing. Obviously, I'm more excited for Holloway Oliveira, Patty Pimblett, Patty versus Gaethje. But this fight, it definitely has a lot of hype. It definitely has a lot of hype. I'm not going to rank it compared to real fights, but it's right up there. In fact, it's so up there, we're going to do a live stream for Brand Risk 12. We're going to do a live stream for Brand Risk 12. Because we got to watch this fight. Buyer seller responding to me saying, I'ma stop the hate now. It's shout out to buyer seller. Hey, stop hating on this one, homie, and enjoy it. It's funny. We're here for a good laugh, and no, we're not taking them seriously. You feel me? So there's no need to hate on it, because it's not a serious fight. It's just a troll, but shit, they're going to get in there, they're going to squabble. And to everyone saying, like, nah, Jason Luv gonna win. I think I saw a couple comments in the chat saying Jason Luv already won, he gonna win because he fucked his chick. That's exactly why I'm rocking with Adam, bro. Jason Luv already got the ups on him, right? He fucked his chick. Not once, but twice. And maybe 3 times. I'm not sure about the 3 times, but he definitely did it twice. Now, he got the upper hand on Adam when it comes to that. Now, Adam got to beat his ass for that. And I want Adam to win. Because Jason Luv, he's already getting propped up, right? He's been getting propped up because he fucked Adam's wife. Okay, so what, he's just going to keep getting propped up? No, I want it to be even. I want Adam to beat him. I want Adam to beat him. Adam gave him a name anyway. Okay, Adam brought Jason Luv into this world, and he better take his ass out. Let's put it like that. Adam brought Jason Luv into this world, and he finna take his ass out. Now, you guys can think whatever you want about who you want to win. I'm just explaining to you why I'm rocking with Adam. I fuck with Adam. I know a lot of people hate on Adam. I know, you know, he a cuck for sure, you know, and all that stuff, but I fuck with Adam. I fuck with Adam. I fuck with Adam more than I don't fuck with him, if that makes sense to you. Obviously, I don't fuck with his decision to let his wife get fucked, but overall, I fuck with him. He a good content creator. What can I say? All right, so that's the whole Adam thing and Jason Luv. Now, you guys want to hear about this stuff about Ilia? Oh, let me read some chats. Miata Boy says Jason is going to walk out to the OnlyFans video of Adam's wife. That's going to be playing on the big screen. They need to do that. They absolutely need to do that. And Adam should walk out to his own, he should write his own walkout song. Adam should walk out to the Jason Luv diss track. He needs to write a Jason Luv diss track and walk out to it. He got it in him. I don't know if anyone heard, but he dropped a 4 extra diss track and it was pretty good. America First, what's poppin', America First? Going back to the old topic of AJ saying everyone in their right mind knows or should know going to a foreign country, especially one as rural / third world country like that, aka Nigeria, even in Mexico, local drivers drive reckless. Shout out to America First. We already discussed that, so just rewind the stream if you want to know my take on that. But I'll give it to you anyway. Even if it's true, America First, it doesn't make anything right. You feel me? It doesn't make anything right. 2 people died. And yeah, even if it's normal to drive reckless, shit, homie still killed 2 people and he was driving without a license. So Kind of a point blank period right there. But shout out to America First. America First also adding, to be honest, Adam will do anything for views. He doesn't really respect any female. Besides, there was another previous quote unquote relationship he was in that he let a corn star F his girl. If you know, you know. He was in another previous relationship. I don't even know that one, homie. Genuinely, I don't. I know a lot about Adam too. I don't know that. Gravy Show doesn't even want to vote on the poll. Gravy says UFC 324 looks lit too. UFC 324 looks lit. Too bad it's like 3 weeks away. I know. But you know what? Today was a good news day besides that. You feel me? We got Trax NYC. We got Adam and Jason Luv. Shit, the UFC better fucking get going soon, or else we're going to forget about him. I'm playing. Gravy says, I'll definitely be watching. I wonder who they'll have for commentators. The brand risk commentators are usually funny. It'll probably be, Aiden Ross, Teofimo Lopez or some shit like that. Maybe a Ryan Garcia, since Tio's... Oh, no, they're both preparing for fights right now. Oh, Buyer Seller says, to be honest, that was before the hate mention. I just felt like I was gassing too hard. I feel you, homie. I feel you. My man, Buyer Seller. I'm all for this fight. Me too. Brand risk cards are actually pretty funny. No, they are. Didn't they have that dude Super Hot Fire fight like Le'Veon Bell, if I'm not mistaken? You guys know Super Hot Fire, right? The rapper. Miata Boy says, Adam going to pull guard. He better fucking not. Adon dropping a period in the chat. You know, it's funny. I had a homie in high school, or actually not even, my whole life I had a homie named Adon. Shout out to Adon. Okay. Ilia Topuria has been summoned to appear before Spain's Court of Violence Against Women next Wednesday, January 7th. Now, I didn't report on this because I think a lot of people just kind of read this at the first glance, being like, but didn't Ilia get summoned to appear in Violence Against Women court? And so I just don't want to keep putting this narrative out there. Enough people are posting about it. They're not wrong for posting it. Don't get me wrong. Homo Fight is allowed to post this. This is news, right? And they gave the full context. So they're not just painting Ilia like some woman beater. But I just didn't feel like adding on to the fucking timeline with this post right here. Because really, he's summoned to the Violence Against Women court, but it's for custody of his daughter, which is just odd. So the name of the court has nothing to do with why he's being summoned, if that makes sense. You would have thought Violence Against Women court, he's being summoned there for beating on his chick. That's not why. But let me read you guys the details. The hearing is solely focused on the custody situation of his daughter, who is currently under the care of Georgina Uzcategui. Key points. The court will not determine guilt or truth of the accusations at this stage. The hearing concerns only matters related to their daughter. Uzcategui has requested court approval to leave the country with their child. She currently lives alone with the daughter. Damn, she wants to leave the country with the child? Damn. And then it's also been revealed that Georgina Uzcategui has accused Topuria of domestic violence causing injuries, family abuse. So we already knew that. But there's more to it. ACD, I think, posted it. Shout out to ACD. ACD was on their shit today. So on top of what I just read to you guys, Joe Rogan is under fire because of what he said about Ilia Topuria's wife. Okay. In fact, let me show you the video. I think I could show you better than I could tell you. Boy, do I love that saying. If there's a saying, if there's a shirt for my sayings, that's one of them. I could show you better than I could tell you. I love that saying. I absolutely love that saying. Let me know if I scrolled past it. I don't think I've scrolled past it yet. Oh, I definitely have. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I didn't know I posted it this long ago. Okay. Here is, just watch this video and then I'll tell you why you're watching this video. But essentially, Ilia Topuria's wife named Joe Rogan in her complaint to police about online abuse. So just follow me here. Follow me here. I'll kind of break this all down. Joe Rogan falls for a fake photo of Ilia Topuria's ex-wife with a UK rapper. This lady is a monster. That's the quote. And then I captioned the post. Joe Rogan fell for another deep fake, and this time it was the AI edited photo of Ilia Topuria's wife with a quote-unquote UK rapper after they split and called her a quote-unquote monster. The original photo was of her and her brother from 2023. Okay, so like I said, this is an original photo of her and her brother that got edited with AI to make him dark-skinned, and then someone was trolling on a troll account saying she dating like a UK trapper now.
He has children with this lady too, so it's like, oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and
it's like, you know, that's what it is, regardless of what he's saying. You know, when he's like, I got to get my personal life in order and the timing of everything. And I think there's actually, is it publicly media about there's like a divorce now or something?
Oh
too?
yeah, it's public. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, she's taking photos with rappers and shit.
Ugh.
Yeah, putting it on Instagram.
No.
Yeah, you know how they do it. They try to steal your soul.
Jesus.
Put a fucking knife right in your spirit.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. There's hell has no fury like a woman scorned. It's a.
Well, hopefully that helps him think he made the right call. Then I guess. You know?
Yes, but does that help? This is the mother of your children, and this lady is a monster. And
there's
I think
nothing worse than
custody.
feeling like psychologically duped by somebody too.
Well, I don't know if it is psychologically duped or if it's like once she's not on your side, you know,
then it's just
burn the house down.
Yeah,
you know,
maybe
and there's a lot of ladies like that because they feel he has children with it. They're like, you hooked up with a guy who's an incredibly special human being, the rarest of rare. You not just UFC world champion, but a 2-division world champion, superstar who the whole world wants to see, and you're his wife. So you're like, oh, look at me, I'm married to the baddest motherfucker alive, and then he doesn't want to be with you anymore. Like, oh, really? Well, I'm going to fucking take you down. And women, that's what they love, is reputation destruction. That's what they really are experts in when shit goes sideways. They're like,
damn, I mean, Joe Rogan's spitting nothing but facts, even if he fucking got duped by AI. Even if he got duped by AI, I think a lot of Joe Rogan's points still stand. And I don't know why women do this to men after they leave. I just don't understand. If anyone wants to fucking help me out with that shit, you know I always be dropping game in the chat, boys. But I just don't understand for the life of me why women start claiming this shit when they leave. Because honestly, it's just not in me to lie like that. But women have this way of just lying. And not just lying, but lying in the most destructive way possible. And no, this don't got nothing to do with the fucking UK trapper. This has to do with her accusing him of fucking abuse. Domestic abuse. But anyway, here's the original and then the AI edited version. So as you can see, it was a photo of her and her brother, and they edited to make the dude black and called him a UK rapper. I mean, shout out to AI. This shit was funny, I'm not gonna lie. Just to get caught up on some chats, I'm going to read a few of the back ones, and then I'll get caught up on the latest one from Miata Boy. But James Steele says, Island Boy versus Charleston White was wild, haha. It was. Shout out to Charleston White for winning that shit. I couldn't believe it. Charleston White only got one eye. I don't know if you guys know that. But literally beating the Island Boys proved everyone right. Island Boys are soft as fuck. We all knew it. But the fact that Charleston White beat their ass, shit, they even softer than we thought probably. HT says, I hope the Island Boys are on the card. I hope so too. Shit, I want to be on the card. Someone get me on the card. I got someone who wants to fucking fight me too. I posted on my story saying that I'll fight anybody on this card, brand risk 12. And somebody reached out and they said they want to fight me. And I said, shit, I'm down. I'm down. And what's funny is homie trains. I know homie trains. And he probably think I'm an easy lick. But shit, I might be the last fight he ever has. That's what I'm finna say. I might be the last fight he ever has when I'm done with him. All right? I might be the last fight he ever has when I'm done with him. He might get knocked out that fucking bad. Homie think he could hang with me because he trains. Shit, don't matter. It don't matter. I'm not scary. I'll run it with you. Just don't bring a fucking gun. That's all I'm saying. Just don't bring a gun and we could run it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Because listen, I'm going to say it like this. The same way you could give it, you better be ready to take it. Okay? The same way you could give it, you better be ready to take it. And I could take it just like I could give it. No fucking diddy. I could take it just like I can give it. And that's why I'm not scary. That's why I'm not worried. Because I could take it just as much as I could give it. Okay? No fucking diddy. And understand that, boys. If you can give it, you better be able to take it too. And I could take it just like I could give it. So come see me. Come see me. I ain't scary. I ain't scary. I ain't fucking scary. I'm getting hyped up. I'm ready to go right now. I'm ready to go right now. Okay? You boys can see it in me. I'm ready to go right fucking now. I'm going to go hit the gym after this too. I'm ready to go right now. Dylan saying, sup, Castro? What's poppin', homie? What's poppin', Dylan? Good to see you. Miata Boy says they need to make an MMA fight with 2 pro boxers. Shit, why don't we get a pro boxer to come fight an MMA fighter for once, Miata Boy? I would like that. Get a pro boxer to come fight an MMA fighter. I'm done with all that bullshit. Freedom of speech buyer seller says, as far as Joe Rogan getting sued, Joe Rogan can buy Ilia's ex-wife. Oh, that reminds me. But let me read these chats real quick. Miata Boy says, I fell for the AI black picture, not gonna lie. No, I don't blame you. Dumbass Joe fell for it, such an unk. Yeah, Joe is a dummy. We all know it. But shit, that was actually a good take. One of his few good takes, if I can say so myself. Space Kid LMAO, Charleston White is hilarious. Gravy Show, but does he train UFC? I don't know if he trains UFC, but I'm sure he trains like kickboxing or something like that. Otto says, hell yeah, man. Shit, I know Otto gonna be rooting for me. Otto putting his money on me. Dylan saying you can go out on your face or you can go out on your back. Exactly. Exactly. Or on your side, Dylan. Never forget about the side. HT, women are like that after divorce or breakup. They're embarrassed and feel cheated on. That's my personal opinion. Okay, HT. Okay. But just to accuse men of abuse is crazy. And let's be real too. Let's be real too. A lot of women, right, take advantage of the fact that they're women in the relationship. And let's not act like they're not the ones who act out of pocket half the time and be abusing the man. Let's not act like that doesn't happen. Okay? I feel like women abusing the man happens more than the man abusing the woman. Call me crazy. And, you know, I got no experiences to back that up. But you guys all know that women will slap on and hit guys because they're a girl. They can't hurt them, right? So, you know, that's what I think. Oh, buyer seller saying pre-workout kicking in, pre-workout talking. 50 push-ups. That pre-hit's different after midnight. Shit. That is probably why I'm getting hyped up. But shit, homie wants to fight me. I'm ready. I'm ready. If Jacob gets chinned, we got to rush the ring. Exactly, Miata Boy. But that shit ain't happening. I ain't getting chinned. I ain't getting chinned. This chin could take it. That's what I'm finna say. James still saying buyer seller beat me to it. HT, I want Jacob fight on the Misfits event. Don't know how to advocate to get you on it. Bro, I posted on my story. I reposted the Adam 22 Jason Luv fight announcement on my story, and I said, get me on this card. I'll fight anybody. And I was hoping Brand Risk would respond to me, but all I got is a bunch of no-names responding, which is fine. Now I got an opponent lined up, but it would have been nice if Brand Risk responded. If they need spots on the card, call me. I'm checking my DMs like every hour, just in case. And I'm checking the fucking hidden DMs too, just in case. Buyer seller says, if you get a fight, I'll fucking spam chat in your name. My man, buyer seller. We're going to get a fight going eventually. I hope. I hope. Okay. Jacob versus John Pork, UFC 327. I hope John Pork never debuts in the UFC. How about that? Let me read this report to you. Ilia Topuria's ex-wife Georgina Uzcategui has named Joe Rogan in her complaint to police for online abuse after he reacted to fake AI images of her with a rapper after her divorce. Joe Rogan reacted to the image and called her a quote-unquote monster. The photo is an edited picture of what was a picture of her with her brother. Okay? So we've already been through this now. That might be it for the bookmarks on the day. I'm not going to lie. This brings up an actual good point. And I don't mean to be hating too much, but I mean, I guess I'm going to hate. We got Show Me the Money podcast, you know, Gilbert Burns' podcast. It's a part of the Homo Fight Network. And the host on there, I don't know his name, but the host on there is offering to basically, you know, be MMA Guru's pimp in America. He's saying he'll fly him out. He'll give him a fucking room. He'll do all these nice things for him. All for an interview. And it's like, bro, you're going to do all that. You're going to pay for his flight back to the UK. You ain't making $1 off this interview. So what's the fucking point? You guys feel me? Like, are you in the business of just like interviewing Guru? Or are you in a real business trying to make money? Because like I said, dude, go watch this post. I'm not going to play it on here, but go watch the post that MMA Guru quote tweeted. They literally offered to fucking be his pimp in America. Like everything, hotel room, give you $1,000 for blackjack. I'll buy you, you know, access to the all-you-can-eat buffets. I'll pay for your ticket here and back. I'll get you a penthouse hotel room, all to just come on our platform. I mean, what, $5,000 later, $10,000 later? They're going to make hella bank off that. Miata boy, I never tell you this, but it's time to sit back, Miata boy, and listen to me, homie. It's time for you to listen to me. I think I know about this more than you do. Wouldn't you say, Miata boy? So it's time to sit back. Your opinion is irrelevant in this situation. And yeah, it's just time to listen to me. This ain't even a discussion. This ain't a discussion. This is me telling you that they are not going to recoup their money from interviewing MMA Guru. And I'm not going to look at his views with DJ because DJ's channel's popping on its own. And Homo Fight ain't even sniffing the views of Demetrius Johnson's channel by himself. So once again, homie, just take a step back on this one. Take a seat, sit down, and listen to me. I'm more well-versed on this topic than you. Much love to Miata boy. But I just had to get that off my chest because it's like, what are we doing here? We running a business or like, what the fuck you doing? The fuck you doing? You ain't even finna turn a profit. You ain't even finna turn a profit. What else is there? Tyson Fury on the heavy bag. Nothing crazy. Okay, yeah, that's it. But Cejudo is fighting Uriah Faber at RAF 06, for the record. But no, that's it. That's it. That's definitely it for the day. Tyler Betts says, Guru's desperate to get back with DJ, but playing it cool. Is he really, Tyler? I mean, I don't watch that much Guru. So if you want to fill me in, let me know how he wants to get back with DJ. I'd be curious to know, Tyler. I don't think Guru needs DJ. That's just my opinion. And Miata Boy saying DJ can't even hit 100K views anymore. Damn, really? Shout out to fucking DJ. It's because DJ... It's hard to explain, bro, but DJ... I'm not even going to try to explain it. But I think you guys know. DJ, I think, has been a little bit disingenuous or inauthentic on his channel. And I think a lot of people feel like he is farming views, so to speak. So they're over him. That's just my opinion. I think that people think DJ's being edgy on purpose. The bullshit with like signing Guru onto his channel, then kicking him off, even though he's literally been the same way since the beginning, right? There's nothing new about what he said after signing with DJ, before he signed with DJ. So, yeah, I think Demetrius Johnson, people are kind of over him now. Crazy, though. Crazy. And maybe I didn't do the best job of explaining it, but shit, maybe I did. Maybe you guys got what I was trying to say. I'm really not trying to explain that one too heavily. But, yeah, I think DJ, he's experiencing a bit of a fall off. His last 3 videos are down, and one of his podcasts only has 14K views. Damn. Okay, so HT saying Jay said it perfectly about DJ. There we go. Okay. All right. I'm glad that you guys understood it then. Sometimes, like, I don't even know if I'm explaining things well for you guys or not. So, shit. I'm glad HT let me know I am. Tyler says, I don't know. I never watched Guru, but last 2 times I tuned in randomly for 5 minutes, he mentioned getting back with DJ both streams. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay. Interesting. He probably missing those views. Him and DJ were doing good views together. Tyler says, I think Guru don't need DJ, but Guru wants more to be bigger than just doing impressions donos for than just doing impression donos for kids all his life. He does that though, doesn't he? I mean, I'm not gonna hate on it, Tyler Betts, because Guru makes good money doing those impression donos. But it is kind of I would imagine Guru wants to branch out of that eventually. Because, yeah, you are just sitting there just doing these impressions for these kids. And, even if he's making bank doing it, it gets to a point where he probably wants to be looked at in a different light, cast in a different light. And maybe that different light he's looking to be cast in is with the former champ DJ. He flew too close to the sun, though. Pig wings. DJ getting 100K views easy, says Jay. Yeah, I don't be checking out DJ's channel that much. I think DJ should just stick with what works, though. I think DJ should just stick with what works. A lot of guys, they want to do it all, right? They see something that works for someone else and they think they could do it too. And I think that's kind of lame. I think it's kind of lame. He talks about not experiencing life and all. Damn, okay. I got you. No, but what I was saying, though, about Demetrius and the views, I think, what he did with Death Sentence, what he did showing up to the Nurmagomedov training camp and filming them training with them, I think that's great content and that works for him. He should keep doing that. I think DJ's trying to farm too many views from the YouTube community, doing what works for other people. You feel me? Like even live streaming for fights. I mean, maybe it's good for him, but he don't got to do that, to be honest with you. He don't got to do that. I mean, I think he's live streaming for fights because he thinks that it's views that he could farm, so to speak. But if you're getting cast in a bad light, maybe you should step away from it because the views aren't worth it. Maybe being more exclusive, saturating yourself less would work out better for you if you're DJ, right? Hopefully you guys feel me on that. But I think DJ, in simpler terms, is oversaturating himself on his own YouTube channel. If that makes sense to you guys. If that makes sense to you. Yeah, so Jay's saying just do training vids most viewed. Exactly. He should just do what works for him and not saturate himself that much. Like, I don't care to see his event reactions every week, like every numbered pay-per-view card. Like, you're not a voice for it. It's fine, And the other thing, too, about that is, like, leave that to other people. You don't got to take over everything. Leave that to other people. Let other people get views off of that. You do what you're good at. But I think DJ is suffering from oversaturating himself on his own YouTube channel, which sounds crazy, but I think it's true. And then Tyler Betts saying, to be fair, DJ's last few vids were a Lerone Murphy interview and Armand grappling. So, no, I feel you, Tyler Betts. I feel you. But that's what I'm saying, right? I think this helps prove my point. I think Tyler Betts, and this isn't too big of a hate on the Lerone interview. To be honest with you, it's not too big of a hate on the Lerone interview. So don't get me twisted on this one. But I'll just say this. Like, DJ did more Lerone a favor there. I'll put it like that. DJ did Lerone more of a favor there than Lerone did DJ a favor going on his podcast, right? We can all agree on that one. But I think DJ would have been better off maybe not even interviewing Lerone. You feel me? Maybe he would have been better off not even interviewing Lerone and forfeiting some of the consistency for exclusivity. And what I mean by exclusivity is make the fans miss you. Then you pop out with a big name interview, right? Lerone Murphy ain't no big name interview. You pop out when you got a big name interview to do. And then you get that reputation as big name interview, all big hitters. Who does big hitters? Let's talk about this. Who does big hitters? Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe, right? He got his podcast. He only do big hitters. Shannon Sharpe don't be oversaturating himself on his own platform. And it does great numbers. And if that could be the one lesson I give DJ is that right there. Is DJ should embrace more of the Shannon Sharpe. DJ's almost dwindling his own self-worth by having Lerone Murphy on. The higher profile guests DJ can consistently have on, it separates him from the rest of like the average people. And he could be cast in the light of a Shannon Sharpe, right? And then what does that do? That leaves, more space for other people to interview Lerone who might be more on the come up, right? Such as myself, such as other people, just anyone else really. But I hope that makes sense. Like DJ could benefit from doing less interviews. He's almost bringing his name down by doing a Lerone Murphy interview. Versus on the opposite side from me, if I did a Lerone Murphy interview, I'm actually building my name up. Do you guys see the difference with that? I'm sure you guys do. And again, it's not to hate on the interview. It's really not to hate on the interview. It's more so about the public perception and shaping the narrative and how you're viewed and getting the most views possible. So I'm not hating on the interview. In fact, I think it was nice of DJ to extend his platform to Lerone. But with all that being said, I think you guys know where I stand. I think I was very clear about that. Miata Boy says, when DJ was with Guru, he got over 450K to 500K. He's not even getting half of that now. And Guru and Money Mike / Burns have a good connection and will be funny as fuck. I mean, the only thing I really care to say about that is that Money Mike and Burns won't even sniff half the views that Guru did with Mighty Mouse. They won't even sniff half the views. And let's kind of contrast this, right? Let's go to Overdog's podcast. Because guess who had on MMA Guru? Overdogs. Guess who got more of a personality, right? Who got more of a personality than Gilbert Burns and Money Moik? Mike Perry. Now, how much views did this get? 99K. 99K. You feel me? So when I tell you that Burns and Money Mike aren't going to do half the views that Guru and DJ did, they're probably not even going to do half the views that Guru and fucking Mike Perry did. They're probably not even going to do half the views Guru and Mike Perry did. They probably would do half. 50K probably. But then again, 50K, how much are you going to drop on him for 50K views? That's why I said you're not going to profit. You're going to lose money. And if you're going to lose money, this is the same thing as Alex Pereira dating fucking Tracy Cortez. You're inflating the market, homie. Quit overpaying for interviews. You're overinflating the market. I hate this shit. Quit overinflating the market. Point blank period. To be fair, they posted the Underdogs Pod mid Andrew Tate card. Bro, come on now. Come on now, my yard boy. That's a cope if I ever heard one. You're big up in Guru's name, right? You've been doing nothing but big up in Guru's name, which I'm not against. But then you're going off it and you're being like, well, Guru's name's not big enough to compete with Andrew Tate versus Chase Demore. Come on, bro. That's basically what you've been saying. That Guru's this big name. So what the fuck is Chase Demore and Andrew Tate gonna fucking fuck with his numbers for? That's a cope if I ever heard one, but it's okay. Tyler Betts says, I'm just saying not exactly big view drawers. Still nearly hit 100K. Yeah, right? I mean, I hear you. I hear you. So if Demetrius Johnson nearly hit 100K and Guru and Mike Perry nearly hit 100K, I mean, I don't know what the issue is. They're both doing interviews with somewhat no names, and they're doing 100K. So I don't even know what we're even pointing out anymore. But yeah, I mean, I don't think. Let me put it like this: if DJ is doing 100K with Lerone Murphy, and Guru's doing 100K with Mike Perry, who fell off? Did anybody fall off? I mean, or did they both fall off? Because it's not like MMA Guru did 500K with Mike Perry. It's not like he even broke 200K with Mike Perry. But he was doing that with DJ, right? So the same point that Miata Boy is kind of using against DJ, it also applies to Guru. Dylan saying, stop pronouncing Lerone's name wrong. It's Lerone. Shout out to Lerone Murphy. Tyler Betts says, people forget, man, the Mighty Mouse podcast was #1 for a while before Guru came around. By the way, you see the full send Cortez Alex training sesh today? No, I didn't. I didn't, Tyler Betts. And honestly, I don't even care to see it. I don't even care to see Tracy and Alex fighting. I'm sorry, but I don't. I'm sorry, but I don't. But with that being said, I think that's the last topic for the day. That brings us to the last topic, okay? Brian Ortega has reacted to Alex Pereira dating his ex, Tracy Cortez. He says, I'm beyond happy and been happy. It ain't my style to talk about others' personal life and choices, nor is it my business. Okay, that's just an excerpt from the quote. Let me read you the full quote real quick. I see you guys hitting me up, trying to get a rise out of me. Y'all creative. I give you that. Crying, laughing. Listen up. I'm beyond happy and been happy. It ain't my style to talk about others' personal life and choices, nor is it my business. My business is my family and my career. 2026 and every year after will always be about them. Okay? So, with that being said, all I really got to say about this is the fact that Brian Ortega, when him and Tracy broke up, I think he left Tracy, and they were also living together. Keep that in mind. But when him and Tracy broke up, Brian Ortega went back to his ex-baby mama. You know, Brian left his baby mama, who he has 2 kids with, and he left her, right? He was dating Tracy. Tracy, whatever he experienced in that relationship with Tracy was so bad that he actually went back to his ex. And a lot of dudes don't go back to their ex, you feel me? But whatever he experienced in that Tracy Cortez relationship, he went back to his ex, and he's been with her ever since. So shout out to fucking Ortega, shout out to Tracy Cortez, and most importantly, shout out to Brian Ortega's baby mama. Okay? Now, I mean, there's no full circle moment with what I just explained. I'm just basically saying that any woman who drives you back to your ex is probably a really bad chick. Because why do you leave your ex, right? Why did Brian leave his ex? Because he thought the grass was greener. Well, then he got on that other grass on the other side, and he realized it's not greener. He realized that, damn, maybe I took my fucking baby mama for granted with all the bullshit Tracy potentially put him through. And so he went back with his baby mama and his 2 kids. And you know what? I respect that decision. I respect that decision. I respect that decision. But I figured that was worth mentioning. I mean, homie, Tracy Cortez, whatever he experienced in that relationship was so bad, he went back to his baby mama. And here Pereira is inflating the market, dating Tracy Cortez, the 2-division champ, dating Tracy Cortez. I mean, inflating the market completely, but it's all good. Let me read these last chats and we'll get out of here. Miata Boy says, nah, Guru was on live explaining that they shouldn't have posted the pod during the Tate vs. Chase because of the YouTube algorithm. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, you don't need to explain it, Miata Boy. But, I mean, Guru's coping. What you want me to say, bro? Guru's coping. Guru's coping, bro. Guru's coping. I'm trying to think of like a better answer for you, but it's like, I get what you're saying, because that's why I posted the Joaquin Buckley interview the day after Andrew Tate versus Chase Demore, if you guys remember. I told you guys I'm going to drop clips all week, right, of the Joaquin Buckley interview leading up to Jake Paul versus AJ, Chase Demore versus Andrew Tate. I said I'm not going to post the full interview until after, because my interview will get overshadowed, right? So I ended up posting it on Sunday. So you know what? I'll just say I'm wrong. I'll just say I'm wrong, even though I don't think I am. I'll just say I'm wrong and say, okay, Mr. MMA Guru's video got overshadowed because it got posted during the Andrew Tate fight. Even though I don't agree. I don't agree. But I'm going to give it to Miata Boy. But then Miata Boy, what you finna say, Miata Boy, this will be a developing conversation, because what you finna say once that interview tanks with Money Mike? What you finna say then? What Guru finna say then? Once the interview tanks with Money Mike and Gilbert Burns. So we'll see. Owen says that's the best thing TCD could have said, low key. It's not his business as much as it isn't anyone else's. It's no one's business, but I would say that Pereira and Tracy are posting it on social media, and you know what comes with it. So if you don't want people commenting on your relationship, don't post it. This is the third WMA fighter Alex has cracked buddy spitting game backstage. M-Gal says, Castro sub. What's poppin', M-Gal? I heard he's trying to crack Chase Hooper next. That was crazy. Hold up, Lil Shama. Let me whisper in your ear. All right. Shout out to Shama. Shout out to Shama. Okay. I do got to get going, though. I would like to stay on here for longer, but I got to get going. I got to hit the gym. I already took my pre-workout and shit. So shout out to all you boys for tuning in. Make sure you like the stream if you haven't liked it yet. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'll be live tomorrow. And shout out to everybody who watched the stream tonight. All you boys. Tyler Betts, Buyer Seller, Miata Boy, Jay, Owen. I mean, all you guys were in here. Dylan. Everybody was in here. HT. Tyler Betts, if I didn't already say it. Gravy. James Steele. Otto. God of Thunder. I mean, shit, everybody. You guys know who you are. America First was in here. If I'm missing you, it's just because you haven't commented in the chat in a while. But Mike Co, Space Kid. I mean, all you boys were in here. John Dong was in here for a little bit. MJ. True Silence. Always shout out to True Silence. Tom D. All you boys. Shout out to you guys. Even shout out to Got You, the new homie in the chat. If you haven't subscribed, Got You, and if you're still in here, make sure you subscribe. All right, boys, but I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for watching. All right. I'll see you boys tomorrow. Peace out, everyone.